Monroe is coming off of a 27-13 loss at Idaho, and the Warhawks now prepare for a game at Lafayette, Louisiana against Louisiana Lafayette. That game will kick off this Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Time and will be aired on ESPN3. Coach Berry, before we get to questions, please give us your thoughts on the game at Idaho and the upcoming game against Louisiana Lafayette.
Yeah, we're a beat-up team right now. I thought Idaho played well, and we're trying to have to counter with a lot of younger players. It's unfortunate for a bunch of guys that felt like we're going into this season and had prepared well. And right now, our biggest issue is obviously just with the young group is just execution, and sometimes we're in situations to be able to make a play, we're just not making the play, and so it makes it a little bit difficult. We just got to continue to try to grow them up. Obviously, going in and playing another good Lafayette team, and one that for 6 straight years has managed to have more days to prepare for us than we have, and so they're going to, I'm sure, be a little healthier than we are, and obviously it's at their place, which is a great place to play, and so we just got to kind of rally up and look forward to a new challenge.
Thank you very much, Coach Berry. As a reminder to our members of the media, please press *1 to get in the queue to ask questions. Our first questions come from Adam Hunsiker with the News Star in Monroe, Louisiana. Adam, please go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, Todd?
Okay, Adam.
Hey, they're kind of sticking some of these questions I've been asking throughout this deal. When you look at Appalachian State and Georgia Southern, and the amount of success they've had in this conference over a 2-year period, just straight up from the FCS level, does that, in your opinion, does that say more about those two programs and how successful they've been, or does it say more about some of the other programs in the Sun Belt in regards to level of competition?
Oh, it's too bad. I don't know. I've seen FCS programs, as you and I've talked before, one of the more dangerous times, I think, for a lot of programs whenever they're bringing in FCS programs is there's some different things that are legislative that I think can allow for you to make a move that allows for the move to go pretty smoothly, but both those programs they've got good coaches, and they've obviously just based off kind of what I've seen from a facility standpoint, a support standpoint, they've invested heavily. And again, generally, if you invest heavily in anything, whether it be money, time, effort, whatever, you're going to see results, and obviously they've seen results.
What are some of those administrative things that we talked about before? Just kind of refresh my mind.
Well, I think most of them tend to be more legislative in relation to knowing that you're going to be able to make a move, still being able to take some 1A transfers that maybe are eligible initially, that not in your first year of playing at FBS, but before that time frame, that can be attractive to that group. There's a few different rules from an FCS standpoint in relation to camps and recruiting and some of those kind of things that I think if you know that you're going to lead up into it, if you know that you're going to be able to make a move, I think that can be beneficial. And it's those groups always, I think, come in with a little chip on their shoulder in relation to proving that they belong.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adam. One final question for Coach Berry. Coach, you forced a couple turnovers against Idaho, and I know in the end 27 points is nothing to be proud about giving up on defense, but are you encouraged by the fact that your defense was able to force some turnovers against Idaho, who has a very dynamic offense?
Yeah, it's been a struggle for us this year too. It hasn't necessarily been in the past, but this year we've struggled to create some turnovers, and especially for our youth on offense, it was good to have some short fields. Excuse me, we haven't had a lot of short fields to work with this year, either through, again, not getting turnovers or the struggles offensively, or even in our kicking game has not necessarily been dynamic enough to be able to create field position, and so it's nice to kind of get a few short fields. Our biggest problem Saturday was just our inability on third down on both sides of the football. We couldn't get ourselves off the field on defense and couldn't sustain a drive on offense.
Thank you very much, Coach Berry. It's all the time we have for you today. Appreciate your time.